Alright, we're going to pretend like we're going from scratch here and record a new song. So right now I've got a song on here already loaded, and to get to record, to start a new song, you want to go over and hit the utility button. Now the utility button is basically a menu button. That's why I like to call it. I don't know why they call it utility button. But once you press the utility button, if you look in the screen here, you'll see you have utility, song, select, new song. You see the cursor moving, info. If you keep scrolling over, you go to song, which is be song. You can edit the song here if you press enter. Track edit, USB for importing or exporting songs. Tone loop for importing and exporting drum tones. The system section here deals with if you want to adjust the contrast of the LED, the pass sensitivity for creating a drum kit. The foot switch here I got a foot switch plugged in here for either for punching in or punching out, or also just for play. That's what I'll use for that. To get out of this, you also want to just really come here and press. The other two really main buttons are the enter button, like on the computer, and the exit button is like the escape button. If you press the escape button, it takes you back to the main menu. So you want to go to utility, use the left and right cursor buttons, and scroll back until we hit song new. Here you want to press the enter button. It'll ask you to say song new. So you have I think there's 3 different types here. The hi-fi type here is the one that has the more resolution for song creation. The standard, you have less resolution, so you can give it a longer recording time. And long 2 is, say if you want to record a band practice, this is what I would use for that, for long 2. But we're going to go back now and just use hi-fi, which is FM2. Then you have to press enter again. I always have to press enter, and it'll say song new, and it says, are you sure? You press enter again. Keeping power on, song creating. And there we go. So now we have a song. We have right the first track here. And you can see here on button number 1, it's flashing red, meaning that the track is armed. There's no data on it. It's empty and it's ready to go. And we see we have the input up at the top, and it's selected for guitar. So what I like to do in the beginning is create a drum pattern. And you do that by going over and you press the rhythm off and on button. You'll see that the arrange button will also light, and up here at the top you see arrangement. So this is where the preset arrangements are set at. We don't want to use that. We want to create our own arrangement. And you go back and you press rhythm edit, and you see the screen changes again to arrangement PO1. So that's the pattern arrangement. What we want to do is change the P to S. S stands for song. For the arrangement, so we're having an arrangement on the AR, and this is song 1, which is, you're going to create 5 different pattern arrangements for a song. This is what the area is in. Next thing you want to use the down cursor button, and you want to select step. Like I said before, we're going to record the song. We're going to create a drum arrangement. It's going to be in steps, not programming. So that's, you see that's flashing there, and we go over and hit enter. Now we're into the drum arrangement section. So this is the default screen. The first number there is actually the first step, the 01. The 001 would be the measure. So right now we got a, if I press play button and I say, oh, press play, don't hear anything. What it is, you have to raise the fader up. So this fader here for rhythm controls the drum sound. because we have the master up. But we don't want to use that. That's just a metronome. We want to create a drummer pattern. So you're going to press stop, and using the time value knob, I'm going to scroll this. Okay, we got to go over to the pattern and see that change. And we want to scroll down, and we're going to, for here, like each time I get into the device, I like to just record a 12-bar blues. That makes it just easier to play along with, and you don't have to really worry about playing and worry about more about trying to learn the device. So we're going to, right here we got pattern 157. I want to note here that drum patterns are divided into 6 different sections. So for the blues 1 pattern, you can, this is also in your book, in your manual. So 157 is the intro, IN is intro. 158 of blues 1 is the verse 1. That'd be like the main body of the verse of a song you'll be playing. 159 is F1, which is fill 1, like a fill a drummer will play between going through a chorus. 160 is the second verse part of blues 1. It's almost the same as V1, but it changes just a little bit. Well, I'll show you that in a minute. And then you have fill 2, and then you have the ending. You put an ending in. So let's, like I said, I always record to a verse. So let's play V1 and hear what that sounds like. So that's V1. Let's hear what the fill would sound like. And then we have V2. It has the fill for that. That's the end. So actually the last step also would repeat. It would just loop over and over. But I don't want to use blues 1. Let's look at blues 2, which the what that sounds like. Nope, don't like that one. Blues 2. Ah, here we go. So we're going to use blues 3. So what I do now was, that's the tempo, like that tempo, you know. Yeah, that will work. So then you would just stop the recorder and go up and press exit. And you have to press exit, that'll take you back to the screen here. And you have to press exit twice. And it says keep power on. So now we're ready to record. So the drums would automatically start. The other important thing up here is the guitar input. If I have that, you don't want the red light to come on. You want to have it so it just peaks on. When you hit a chord like that. And you also want to check out the here at the bottom of the record level. I'm going to turn that back a little bit. You can actually see your levels, which I didn't miss the first time. See a little down cursor. If you use the down cursor and press that down, you can. This is where your level. So it turns record level down for the guitar. Because if you have too much level, you get a distortion. Okay, that sounds good. So to get back to the C, so you have the screen, the little button here. Again, you press the up cursor, and that takes you back to the main screen. So, we have the guitar.